Welcome to Breaking Boundaries, the show where we meet people shaking up industries and doing what they're best at. Today's guest, I have Israel Franco, the founder of Medicare USA. He's on a mission to serve community many overlook that senior citizen. His company has helped more than 60 elderly people making sense of healthcare, medical advantages, and day-to-day life. But it's not about just plans, it's about peace of mind. So for seniors, for families, he's the guy who gonna be helping you and exploring more about medical advantages. So welcome to the show, Israel. How are you doing today, sir?
Doing great. Thank you for asking.
Perfect, perfect. In this episode, we'll hear about his how he built the community, what was the navigation strikes regulation need to follow. He will give more information, okay, how this world can be more peace, with senior citizens. So Israel, what inspires you? What inspires you, to start Medicare USA?
You know, the seniors are the underserved community in our society. When they get ready to retire, they don't know what Medicare is, and they have a lot of questions. And and since they are the underserved citizens of this society that we live in, so that's why I decided to start doing this and to serve this community and explain them and making sure that everything it's good. And so that's what really got me into this.
And are you only supporting senior citizens or you open for families as well?
Well, Medicare is for seniors over 65 or people who's been disabled for for 24 months under medical care, and also for people that have actually what they call it Lugainis disease, I believe it is. That's how they call it. And so those are the people that I. But there's some other products that I also provide. But Medicare is just for seniors
Perfect, perfect.
and retired
So, what is the big
people.
and disabled people? Perfect. So, what are the biggest challenges in your senior phase when choosing between Medicare and Medicare advantages?
The biggest challenge is that they don't know the difference, and a lot of them they not even know what is Medicare. They think that Medicare is just a service, that they got when they reach 65, and so and Medicare is a health insurance. But even though some know what that is a health insurance, but they don't know what it covers.
Okay.
So, because Medicare only covers 80% of your services, which means if you go to a doctor and the doctor charges $100, you have to pay 20 out of your own pocket. And they don't know that this is an 80/20 health insurance. And also they get a little bit of confused because they see that in their Medicare card it said Part A and Part B. In Part A it says hospitals, and Part B says medical, but it's not medical. They think that is Medicaid, because in California, Medicaid is called medical. So they confuse it, but that's not medical, it's medical. It's for doctors. That's what they have to have
Got it.
the two parts, Part A and Part B.
So you need to know how to read the dots, right? And that's
Exactly,
where
exactly.
that's where you come
Yes,
in the picture, right? You tell them
yes.
what are the best advantages they can get using.
The difference, exactly. And that's Medicare. And when we explain them what is Medicare Advantage, then they see a big difference, because Medicare Advantage, they are health insurance. That's health insurance provided by companies approved by the federal government. And so these companies are entitled to do business in the states that they are in. And not only that, these companies most of them cover the other 20% that Medicare doesn't cover. Covers all the benefits that Medicare gave him. Medicare gives him the other 20%, plus they add on top extra benefits, what they call added benefits.
Add-ons, as you say, add-ons.
Yes,
Got it.
add-on benefits. Yes.
Correct. So how do you build trust with audience that offers, face-to-face interaction over digital platforms?
Well, see, my approach using technology, I mean, technology nowadays is a well of information. People get into the internet and they can do a search and they will be informed, but sometimes it's still confused. And so, but it's good that technology is there because technology just gave them the information, but sometimes somebody needs to explain that information. That's why I developed that website, Medicar USA. I developed, well, with your help, of course. I put that in this format in the internet where people just go and they can see that I'm not there to sell them anything. I'm there to provide them information. Now, if they want to
Information.
expand and get more information, then they will call me or get in touch with me, and then we have the face to face when I help them out with any questions that they might have.
You give them consultation face-to-face as well, right?
Yes, oh yes, oh yeah. I mean, once they call me and tell me, Israel, I need more information. I want you to explain me what the plans do. Then I set up an appointment because by law, I have to set up an appointment with their permission. And then we go to their homes, and that's how we approach it. We can do it over the phone. We can help them over the phone to get Medicare Advantage. But what I have found out through so many years is that when they see you face to face, it's a lot better because that's how you earn their trust. That's how they
True.
can see that you're a human being. So that when they have a question, they have a face behind that phone call that they make. They will
You
see
can
the
give them, a proper solution, customized, proper solution. Once you see them, you visit them, talk to their families, and understand the niche.
exactly,
That's
exactly.
perfect. Awesome. How like technology, is helping Medicare USA?
How? Well, like
How
I was
is
saying,
technology helping Medicare USA?
well, they, what technology, has done uh, for our company is that it will provide us the open channel for a lot of individuals that they're just turning 65 and getting into Medicare, and they're blindfolded. They don't know what to do. So by using technology, they will have my information right in front of them where they can call. And not only, I mean, our information, because I have a team, and the team is being trained well enough to answer any questions, that the seniors can have or the relatives can have regarding Medicare.
So these are experienced people, right? Behind the
Yes.
scenes, correct?
Oh yeah. Oh
Fantastic.
yes. Yeah, we
Fantastic.
we we have people that been doing this like for my goodness 20 years. I've been doing it for more than
Wow.
8. I have people that even though they're new, but we train them, and if they don't know the answer, well, they have seniors that co-workers that have the experience to explain the what this other person is asking, or sometimes they just take over the call and just go over and just explain them very clearly what to do. And like I was saying at the very beginning, this is, I mean, we don't try to approach them as a sales, oh, this is a sales call. No, no, not at all. We want to inform them. Once we give them the information, it is up to them. It is up to them to set up the appointment, and then we have a face to face.
Awesome. So no, by talking to about this process, okay, Tell me a last story, right, or any situation, okay, where has helped powerful, a reminder on your, on the system, Tell me something about your experience working with clients like this.
There's so many there's so many stories that I can go over by dealing with seniors. Like for instance, you go to their home and they show you, oh, I have this card and I don't know, I got it, but I don't know if I can use it. And and once we see, oh, you have Medicare, then they go, but I don't know how to use it. And then we ask him, when you get sick, where do you go? And they go, I go to the county hospital. The county hospital, that takes forever to see a doctor or to be taken care of for whatever pain or whatever emergency you have that you landed in that community hospital. And so, or they need medication, and they go, well, I don't have the money to buy the medication because the medication is too expensive, especially here. I mean, in California, it's very expensive. And or they go, I don't have transportation, and that's why I don't go to a doctor. And that's where we come. We tell them this card that you have, this Medicare card, is a health insurance, and is the best health insurance in the industry. Why is the best? Well, because it's not that expensive. You're entitled to, and you have so many benefits. I mean, and that's when they go. So this is a health insurance. We go, yes, this is a health insurance, and not only that, with this health insurance, with this Medicare Advantage, I mean, with this Medicare card that you have your Part A, your Part B. Now you can get Medicare Advantage, which in the industry is called Part C. And so, and they go, well, how about the drugs? Drugs are called Part D. D is for drugs. And so they have this Part D, but sometimes they have to pay out of their own pocket. And so when you tell them, well, Medicare Advantage includes Part A, Part B, and Part D, and you don't have to pay for that Part D because in most of the plans, Part D comes included in Medicare Advantage. And how much it costs you? This, zero. You pay nothing for Medicare Advantage. The only requirement is that you have Medicare and that you have Part A and Part B.
That's a very, very good information for all the listeners. So what do you think, Israel, do you really think AI gonna change the game and help you guys, to be more in peace?
Yes, yes, yes. Well, AI is like if you're dealing with a human being on the other side. Once you ask the question, or you either by writing or by pressing the microphone and just asking the question, AI explains to you anything that you want to know. I would say 90, I would say like at least 99% of the information that they provide or that AI provide is accurate. Sometimes they just have a little glitches, but it's not much because the system is still in learning, stages. But it's going to be huge. It's huge. I mean, AI is gonna change the whole environment that we live in. I mean, what we see right now is nothing compared to what is coming ahead, and I believe that any patient that has Medicare or Medicare Advantage can get into ChatGPT, which is one of the AI systems, or Grok, and just get into one of them and just ask a question. If they have a doubt about a medication, they can just type the question, and they're going to tell you what is it for.
True.
So AI is wonderful, definitely.
So you think this will help you to reduce your work pressure as well?
Yes, oh yes, definitely. We get bombarded sometimes by our clients and asking questions, and sometimes they go, "Oh, you know what? I have this silly question." I go, "No, there's no silly or stupid question. I mean, if you don't know, I mean, if you don't have the
You don't know.
information, I mean, that's why you're asking the question." And so, but I believe that if they get into AI and just type the question, AI will tell them right away what is it for, or what to do, or where to go, or the symptoms of one medication, or if they have a symptom, what to do. So no, definitely it's a big help for us.
So this will, also help you to reduce your work pressure, as well as, you can communicate with your team members as well, and come up with pretty straight thing, whenever you get filtered people coming up, you just connect with them. That's a very,
Yes,
very, customized tool, and nowadays, AI are getting updated every single day. It's coming up with agent models, so many things are coming up, okay? Yes, for sure, okay? It cannot replace human being, but again, the work will be reduced by AI, that's for sure.
yes, I agree with you.
So most tech firms don't understand healthcare space. What made Kryptonic stand out in regards to healthcare?
When I first talked to you, that was like a year ago, that we started
Yes,
talking.
at least
And
8 to 9 months ago we spoke
yes, eight
first
to nine
time.
months ago. But that was just an idea. And then you kept in touch.
Correct.
You
Right.
kept in touch, very persistent. And I love it because that's the way, how you build a business, your persistence.
Correct. Thank you, sir.
And when you assign Andy as the project leader,
Right.
I felt very confident because Andy, he's not only very knowledgeable, but he's very friendly, and he's always been there. I mean, he calls me, I call him up. People who said, Israel, why you use Kryptonics? Why? I mean, why not GoDaddy, or why not Web.com, or some of those other sites right here in California or the U.S. But I tell them, it's true. It can be probably cheaper. It can be probably cheaper. But there's nothing like having a human being on the other side, or that you call them, and they or text, and they tell me, Israel, we're gonna meet at 3:30. 3:30, I call, he's there, and so it's not like, oh, leave a message and we're gonna call you as soon as possible, and you wait for the call and they never call you. And so
No, no, that's not gonna happen.
yes, and Kyptronix has been there from 1 to round 12, until it was done. I mean, I cannot say, I can say thousands of good things about you guys, but
Thank you, sir.
what I like about Andy and you too. I mean, is that once in a while you will pop in and you say, Israel, is everything good? And I will go, yeah, I mean, everything is good. And Andy just took over, and I asked him, Andy, can we do this? Tomorrow it will be done. And Andy, can we change this page? It's Israel, well done. And I go, and I said, okay, Andy, can we make this other change? I mean, never, never. I never felt like, oh wow, I'm taking advantage of this guy. No, I felt more like we're here, okay, Israel? We're here, and we're gonna make sure that your project is done, finalized, and then that is just the beginning. Because now we're gonna start doing the advertising and the marketing and all this. And believe me, I mean, maybe like in another 6 months from now, we're gonna do another podcast. And you're gonna go, Israel, how are you doing? And I'm just gonna be big smiles and just tell, man, I mean, it's working wonderful. And that's my hope. That's my faith. And
We'll
yeah,
make
but you
sure
guys are great.
we give our best every single time. You are not
I
just
know
a
that.
client, Israel, you're part of the family, right? So it's our
Yes.
responsibility to make sure that, we all grow
Hmm.
together. Even US, I'm in India, it's an amazing combination.
Yes,
We'll do it
exactly,
so big.
exactly. And this is a very good business relationship that I have established with you, because
Thank you, sir.
yes, because just the beginning, because the world, especially here in the U.S., is full of opportunities, and
Right.
you can put up an idea into paper, and that idea can be materialized by people like you, people that have the knowledge, people that have the tools, people that have the people to help you out. And not only that, I believe that, I mean, being in India is like, I mean, it's not that expensive. That's the thing. I mean,
Right.
and that's the thing, because some of the company can just charge you. It's true, $200-300, leave you hanging, and now you're on your own. There's a lot of technology and knowledge behind putting a website on the internet. It's not just thing. It's not just developing a website and putting the information and it looks beautiful. Oh my gosh, I mean, it's true. A 10-year-old kid can do it. It's very true. But that is just one wheel of the whole system. I mean, once you start asking, can you fix this? Can we do this? Can we do that? And especially, the advertising that we're going to start doing in God's name. I mean, this is going to be great. And I have a lot.
Perfect. I'm 100% sure, what you have discussed, the strategy which you're following up, okay? We are on the same page. So we'll make sure that, you'll get proper benefit coming up, sir. That's for sure.
Yep.
And you can see guys are working. So give it up to them, they'll make sure they know what they're supposed to do. So that's
Yes,
fine.
I agree. Yes.
Thank you, Israel. Thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you
Well,
so much for showing your trust.
before you leave, I just want to tell you, I just want to thank you, honestly, for giving me the opportunity to talk to you. I know you're a very busy individual, but thank you. I really appreciate the time that you took off your busy schedule just to talk to me, just to let me know,
No, no, sir.
that I'm
Israel, you're part of
that
the
I'm in
family.
good.
You're part of the family. So that's always, I always have time for my family. So that's
Okay,
always there.
thank you so much, sir. I really
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much, for your patience. Thank you so much for your trust, Thank you, gentlemen, So thank you so much for tuning in to Breaking Boundaries, where we connect with individual business owners with amazing mindset, goals, and future understanding. And we'll wrap up the show now. Tune into our channel, keep subscribing, and look for more content like this. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Take care.